A fly landed on the palm of a god. The god pretended not to notice, slowly turned his head, and gently raised his hand. In an instant, he transformed into a 1,000-armed deity and swatted at the fly. He assumed the fly was surely dead, but when he opened his palm, it was empty. The fly had long since escaped. Yet the fly dared to provoke the god again, deliberately landing on the sole of his foot. One little bite sent unbearable tickling through the god's body. The violent shaking nearly toppled him from his divine throne. The fly grew bolder, buzzing in circles around him in open mockery. The god was furious. He activated his technique of locating by sound and immediately raised 6 Buddha hands to swat at the pest. But he moved so fast that the 6 arms became tangled together. Seeing this, the fly grew even more brazen. It flew onto the god's face to taunt him, knowing full well the god couldn't retaliate with his arms bound. Then the fly deliberately crawled into the god's nostril and defecated inside. Fortunately, the god sneezed just in time, freeing his arms in the process. Spotting the fly landing to rest, the god immediately unleashed his 1,000-hand technique. To ensure a killing blow, even his divine feet joined the battle. The fly swiftly dove into the god's rear end. In a panic, the god reached back to dig it out, but the cunning creature shot out through his nostrils instead. The god quickly withdrew his fingers to plug his nose, but the stench was overwhelming. The fly seized the moment to escape through the nostrils. This series of events drove the god nearly insane with rage. In his fury, he untied his sash to use as a weapon, whipping it wildly at the fly, only to accidentally fling it away. Suddenly, the fly landed on his face again in defiance. This time, the god struck swiftly and caught the fly firmly in his grasp. He carefully raised his palm to his ear to listen. Confirming the fly hadn't escaped, he finally broke into a satisfied smile and began dancing in celebration. But he got so carried away that the fly slipped free once more. Enraged, he lunged to catch it again, but lost his balance and tumbled from his throne, plunging into a bottomless abyss. Indeed, until the very last moment, no one knows who the true winner will be.